Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. This was my first ever Crash Bandicoot game way back in the day. I had the Xbox original version, but I'm playing on the PS2 because I cannot find my Xbox. Oh well. From what I hear, the PS2 version is the worst version of this game, but I don't really care because I think every version of this game is probably the worst version of this game, because after playing all the other Crash Bandicoot games later in life, I realized that, yeah, this one wasn't so great, but it was still enjoyable. I still liked it, and I probably still do like it. Let's find out. I will say one thing I'm noticing right out the gate is this game feels like it runs, like, slow. Like, this feels, like, slow. I can't really explain it. Maybe that's just the PS2 version, but it feels... like, it's not lagging. Like, I know it's not lagging, but, like, it feels, like, slow. So way back in the day, I actually 100%ed this entire game. I did all the relics, all the time trials, all the crystals, all the secret levels. I did everything. I actually really loved this game when I was a kid. And you know what? It feels like, aside from feeling like a little bit slow, like it feels like a Crash Bandicoot game. I don't really understand. Like, I know this game has gotten a lot more, like, hate in recent years, but I don't know, man. I don't know if it's really all that justified. It feels alright. I mean, the only thing I do remember that I really, really disliked about this game, even back then, was I hated all of, like, the little, like, water level things that, like, it had. Like, this game was obsessed with, like, water levels, I remember. And that was just annoying as hell. So I had this game and Twinsanity. They were my first Crash Bandicoot games, because I never had a PlayStation 1, like, growing up. And I didn't have a PlayStation 2, as I said in a previous video, until, like, way later in life. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, and you know what? Now that I've got the gem, I'm pretty sure I can just die. Yep, I've still got it. Sweet. We're good. And now I can do the bonus level, and then the Nitro crate will take care of all of the box percentage. I do remember this game was very easy as well. Like, I remember very easily getting 99 lives in this game, like, without even really, like, having to try. I remember this game was quite easy when I was a kid. Alright, what did we miss? We missed one. There we go. We ain't missing none of these boxes yet, boys. We ain't missing no boxes this run. You know what, as an adult, as a kid, it doesn't really matter, but I hate, like, my least favorite part of all Crash Bandicoot games is the time trials. I really disliked them in this game. Like, I still did them all, and I really disliked them in Crash Bandicoot 3, but again, I also still did them all, because the first time I played through any of these games, I just wanted to 100% them, like, as much as I possibly could. Like, you know, like, you want to get your money's worth out of a game a lot of the time. And there's no point even trying to do the time trial relics until, like, I beat the game anyway, because then you get the speed, like, you can run the running shoes, then you can run. So, like, until you get those, like, there's really no point even going for the time trials. And, like, even, like, yep, here we go, it's our first vehicle level. I remember this game was obsessed with these types of levels. Oh my god, Coco, your voice is so much louder than everything else. I mean, I know they're obsessed with the vehicle levels in this game, but at least they don't last, like, too long. Like, that one only lasted, like, a minute, and it was very easy to get all the gems, but, like, I remember some of them get very annoying later on, and I'm just, yeah, I'm dreading it. I'm dreading some of the later levels, because I remember some of the later levels in this game were really not that fun. But, you know what, we're not going to get there in this video anyway, unless I just somehow manage to just, like, absolutely, like, speed run this game, and, like, I don't know. As per usual, I'm only playing for, like, a couple of hours just to, you know, to show off the games that I like to play a little bit and just, like, revisit some nostalgia. With this one, it's definitely, like, revisiting. Like, it's a shame I can't find my original Xbox to play the version I grew up with, but, I mean, I think the only difference really is the graphics. I'm not really seeing anything too different-wise other than that. Is it even possible to get through these Nitro crates? Let's find out. No, well, I guess I had an Aku, so it doesn't really matter anyway. I do not remember this. What is the point of coming up here? There's nothing up here. Is the point of that just to waste my time? Because you succeeded if that was the point. I will say there is one Crash Bandicoot game that I will never play again, and that's Crash Bandicoot 4. Because, like, you know, when that game first came out, I played it, I beat all the levels, and I even did a lot of the, inverted, whatever they were called, inverted or something. But looking back at it, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, was not good. It was not fun. I do not, look back at that and think that I enjoyed myself. I look back at Crash Bandicoot, It's About Time, and I just think, wow, that actually just kind of was just like a waste of time. Like, it was just hard for the sake of being hard. The level design wasn't all that creative, honestly, and the fact that you had to, like, keep redoing levels over and over and over again for the stupid, like, side story thing and everything, like, those, like, side missions were so much the best part of Crash Bandicoot 4 was playing as, like, Torna and, Dingodile and even Cortex to some extent. But, like, the fact that then the next half of the level was just then doing the normal level again was, like, why'd you even bother? Like, you should have just left it, like, just ended the mission early after, like, I finished their section, because, like, I don't need to replay the end of the mission again, you know? Oh, wait, that's the end of the level. Okay, well, I need to go back then. So that's just obviously the path for the time trial, which I do not remember, because, like, I'm dead. Like I said, I have not played this game since I was a kid, so this is at least we know that's for the time trial, but now I need to actually beat the level. So the whole point of those Nitro Crate spots must just be for the time trial, then. Oh my god, I feel like I'm so far back. Also, the controller has not stopped vibrating this entire level. Like, this is just consistent vibration. It has not stopped since this level started, because the bowl is obviously just, like, triggering the vibration motors in the controller. So, like, immersion, you know? But, like, oh my god, it has not stopped vibrating this whole time. This game is definitely a lot easier than other Crash Bandicoot games, I will say, to 100%. It's like it's... I don't know, it's almost like it seems like they didn't want to make it, like, too hard as to, like, drive away, like, children audience or something, I guess, but, like, Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 on the PS1 were also, like, at that same, like, sort of age demographic that it was targeting, and they were fine being hard. But I guess this is because the gaming became more mainstream and, like, it was less about, like, this is your, like, one game now. It's, like, I don't know. Because, like, I feel like back then, especially, like, if you were stuck on a hard game, that was it. That was, like, your one game, so you better just get good at it. Also, now, I'm pretty sure I remember, in this one, if the dragon breaks crates, I think they count as me breaking them. Let's find out. Yeah, it does. Sweet. This is the only Crash Bandicoot game where that's a thing. In every other Crash game, if you don't break the crate, it don't count. Which makes these, like, on-rail sections so much better, knowing that, like, you don't even really have to focus on doing that. Wait, I thought I died. It's still giving me this. Oh, I died in a bonus level, that's why. Oh, okay. I was trying to click the slide button, but I guess not. Please tell me that that stays there. Please tell me I don't just get one shot at that. What? I spun him. Gosh dang it. Alright, yep, there goes the hard platform. I feel like I can't trust, like, the delay. There's definitely a delay to the controls here. I jumped. I literally jumped again. There's definitely a delay. There's definitely a delay between when I'm pressing the button and when it's, like, actually happening. I mean, we're already, like, farming lives, though. Like, holy shit. What other Crash Bandicoot game would you already have 27 lives on, like, stage 4 like this while going for 100%? Like, damn, this game is definitely easier than the older ones. Right, Aku Aku is gonna help us, because I guarantee I'm gonna end up hitting one of those Nitro Crates or some bullshit. You know, the saddest part is I would have been done with this level, like, ages ago, but I'm playing a Crash Bandicoot game. I feel like it's, like, a sin to not go for, like, 100%. Like, I feel like when you play Crash Bandicoot games, you have to go for 100%, or you're just not playing it correctly. Alright, finally back. Let's just get this done, please. Let's just get this done this time. No faffing about. No screw-ups. This is for real. This is the real run. Wait, I don't get to continue the level after that one? Oh, goddamn, I forgot I'm supposed to, after I get the gem, I'm supposed to die. I keep forgetting that's the thing in this one. Alright, there we go. Done. Alright, on to the next level, which I'm pretty sure is a full vehicle underwater level. I think. No, that might be... No, I think that's the next world that has that. I think this one's the factory. I think this one's Cortex's factory. I think stage 1 of the next world is an underwater level. I know one of them's coming up and it's really shit. Like, it's actually just a terrible level. We are already up to 44 lives. And we haven't even left World 1. We're gonna get 99 in no time at all. Oh yeah, I also remember this is the Crash Bandicoot game that has the world's worst power-up in it. That is only ever used, I think, twice in the whole game. And I know that's a moot point because that's the one thing that everyone always points out and says about this game. But, like, it's impossible. It's like the elephant in the room. You cannot talk about this game without bringing it up. And the funniest part about it, though, is not only is it the worst power-up ever, but it's also the first power-up you get in this game. And it's like, why would you give us that? Why would you give me that as my first power-up? Like, I'm never gonna use it. And I think it literally is only used twice in the whole game. And I think both instances, one is a bonus area and one is a hard path, and I think that's it. And maybe a crystal path. I think, yeah, that's literally all it is. And there is a secret gem on that level, but I think I have to get the yellow gem in order to even do that gem. Oh, come on, turn around. Jesus. Fucking thank God. That was nowhere near as painful as I remember it being, but that's still, I just hate the bowl controls. When you need to be precise, the bowl is not the way to go. Yep, here we go. This is the worst power-up in all of Crash Bandicoot. And the best part is, I can show it off to you all right now, in the warp room. Are you ready to see this absolutely amazing power-up that we have all been waiting our whole lives to see? Are you ready for this? Look at that. There's peak gameplay right there. There's peak. Peak game. Peak performance. I'll stop now. What the hell is the trigger for these? We've already gone past it? Oh god, I can't be bothered. Oh, no, here it is. Hit it. God damn. You know, I think I figured it out. I think I figured out what my problem is. It's the depth perception in this game feels weird. I can't, like, tell where I'm, like, residing spatially correctly. And I think that might just be an issue with the PS2, because I do recall I have this issue in more PS2 games than GameCube or Xbox, and I think it just has to do with the lower, like, sort of texture quality and resolution, because, like, the PS2 is the least powerful console of this generation, so they did have to, like, make some sacrifices in some of the games, but it's not too noticeable and not too bad in some games, but there are also, it's really funny, because there are also games on the PS2, despite being the weakest hardware console, that I feel like push the barrier more than GameCube and Xbox, like, games, and that, like, Kingdom Hearts comes to mind for that. Like, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, like, they look... Oh, here we go, you ready for this? This is, like, one of the only instances where we ever have to use this. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I think, really, like, actually put, like, a lot of the Xbox and GameCube games to shame in terms of, like, how they look. But yeah, like, the PS2... Sony's really funny if you look at their history, because, like, everyone always craps on about how, oh, everyone just wants graphics and all that stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I think Sony actually disproves that pretty well by the fact that they're always, like, the top console of every generation, and they're always the least powerful hardware. And I think this is because Sony used to be, like, the killer IPs, like, they used to have, like, the killer apps. Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Uncharted, Last of Us Part 1, not Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima before it was released on PC, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, like Sony had, like, the killer IPs more so than, like, I think Xbox and, GameCube did. Like, what have you, honestly, like, what has Nintendo got? They've got friggin' Pokemon and Mario, and on the GameCube, they released, like, I think one Pokemon game, or two Pokemon games. Technically there is a third, but it's just a storage device used for Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby, and that's it. Also, Nintendo never really seems to do much when it comes to their IPs, I find. Like, I think Nintendo are the least creative of all of, like, the gaming companies. Like, they've got their formula and they just stick to it, and despite that, it obviously does work for them, because, like, how much money does fucking Pokemon alone bring in? Which I think is sad that people are so willing to just completely accept mediocrity and just not want innovation. Like, the Nintendo Switch 2, I think, is, like, the least innovative thing that Nintendo has ever done, and they do not even have, like, any real killer apps to put on that console. Like, there's nothing that I would say is a console seller for the Switch 2. Like, Pokemon ZA could have been that console seller, but they just fumbled the bag so hard by doing that stupid $30 DLC in order to unlock half the content. Like, I don't know, like, Pokemon ZA could have been, like, the absolute killer app for the Switch 2, but they fumbled the fuck out of it. Like, everything I've seen, everything I've read, everything I've heard, reviews, everything, like, apparently ZA is just like, Nintendo, what the fuck? But again, of course, people will buy it and play it because, like, Nintendo fans, all they know is mediocrity. Oh, it's another 100% level down the drain. It's another one down. It's another one down, another 100%ed. Hell yeah, let's go. We're flying through. We are flying through this game. How many lives am I up to? I'd have to be at least 60 by now. Oh, yep, 58. My god, I'm just not losing lives. I'm just really not losing lives. Alright, time for one of the worst levels in the whole game, this will, like, probably be the last level I play through as well, actually. This level's so bad that I'll probably actually just quit playing the game after this, because the next 3 levels I don't want to do either. The next 3 levels after this I don't even want to play. Like, this is just the stinky, stinky world. World 2 is just stink. Oh my god, this level stinks. So boring. So boring. Who the hell was the playtesters for this that were like, yes, this is what people want? Everyone knows that the most popular part of Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3 was the underwater level where you go really slow and it's boring and you get hit by things consistently off screen that you have no time to react to and can't see. Oh my god, I actually did it. How did I actually 100% this level? How? How did I actually 100% this? Holy shit. Oh, I'm so glad about that, actually. Oh, I'm actually glad I 100%ed it, because I was not going to go back to try and redo it if I didn't. Holy crap. Alright, we'll do the Coco. We'll do Coco Stinky Coots level, just as the last level. Do Coco Stinky Coot. Let's go. Shut up. I am not Private Joker, okay? God, Coco, you look so bad. Your model looks so bad. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they made you look this bad. But they've massacred you. They've massacred my boy. Oh my god, that was a gap there. I didn't even notice. Holy crap. I'm sucking at Coco level. At least she actually dies in this one. At least she actually dies in this one. That was a good death. I like that they actually allow Coco to just drown and die like Crash does in this one. In every other Crash Bandicoot 4, I remember, was really bad for that. It made all of the death animations, like, so tame to the point that, like, half of them weren't even, like, actual, like, death animations. I remember that in Crash 4. It really annoyed me. Because they get really... This is actually one thing I will give extra credit to this game for. They get really creative with some of the death animations in this one. Like, they get very creative with some of the death animations in this game. There's one I remember where, it's like a spinning blade, and if you get chopped in half by it, like, your legs walk off, but the top half of your body, like, stays, and Crash just, like, sits there looking confused. That's one that I remember. That sticks out in my mind. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, I missed that, okay. Yay! One credit I will give this game, I like that you can just get the clear gem on all of them without having to do the hard path or anything like that. That's actually a good touch. It's good. It just makes, like, backtracking and redoing levels so much better. That's an alright level. This one's a shit level. Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave this one today. Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex, my first Crash Bandicoot game. Funny. I mean, like, it's about exactly what I remember it being, honestly. I mean, the PS2 version definitely feels a bit weirder than I remember. I don't remember some of it feeling the way that it did, but... Oh, well. Oh, well. Maybe if I was playing with the D-pad it would be better, because you can just use D-pad controls in this game. I don't know. Anyway, leave a comment below, like, you know, let me know if there's any games that you want me to play, anything you want me to suffer through, or just let me know that I'm an idiot and I played the incorrect version of Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex, because I'm pretty sure that maybe the PS2 version is just the worst version. I don't bloody know. I'm not an expert on this shit. This is like, let's be honest, it's Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex, who really cares? Anyway, until the next one, like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit. I'll see you in the next video. Love you all. Goodbye.